Now next, reasons for deficient demand. Why the deficient demand created in an economy? So I have here written 6 points. Number one, decrease in propensity to consume. Decrease in propensity to consume means when the consumption expenditure decreases, or the per person's consumptions decreases, then it is known as the average propensity to consume, and that's why the deficient demand created. Means when expenditure decreases, then aggregate demand less than aggregate supply. Number two, increase in taxes. When the government imposes a high rate of taxes on income or other goods, then the price of the goods increases. So in such a situation, when tax increases, income level decreases, and the consumer reduces the purchasing power of the commodity. That's why aggregate demand decreases, or aggregate demand less than aggregate supply. Decrease in government expenditure. Decrease in government expenditure means that when government reduces its expenditure for goods and services, that's why the aggregate demand less than aggregate supply. Fall in investment expenditure. It is clear that when investment decreases, when saving decreases, or income decreases, saving decreases, investment also decreases. When investment decreases, so it is not possible to establish the new plant or machinery or instrument or industry. So due to lack of investment expenditure, aggregate demand is greater than, aggregate demand is less than aggregate supply. Fall in exports. When exports decreases, when the domestic country does not export any commodity to other countries, then the currency reduces in the domestic country, and that's why aggregate demand falls. So fall in exports in such a way responsible for deficient demand. Rise in imports. When imports increases, then we have seen the aggregate demand less than aggregate supply. So these are the points responsible for deficient demand. So now these points are very important. Next, impact of deficient demand. What will be the effect of deficient demand? So 3 points here written. Number one, effect on output. Effect on output. So number one, effect on output. What will be the effect on output? When aggregate demand is less than aggregate supply, this means the output cannot be fully supplied in the market, and so there will be there will be a stock, inventory stock created in the economy, and in such a situation the producers will not produce the new quantity and stop the production. So in such a situation output level decreases. So effect on output. So due to deficient demand, the output level decreases. Number two, effect on employment. Effect of employment means deficient demand causes involuntary unemployment. Involuntary unemployment means that some people wants to work, but they do not get the job, or they do not get the work. So a deficient demand situation creates the involuntary unemployment. So due to this deficient demand, this situation created unemployment situation created, because producer stops production and fewer workers are left from the production process. That's why unemployment created. Effect on general price level. Price level also affected due to deficient demand, because when involuntary stocks created means supply, excess supply in the market, so generally price level will fall. So the effect on general price level falls due to deficient demand. So these are the effect or impact of deficient demand. So this chapter, excess demand and deficient demand, clearly are explained here. Now next, how this deficient demand and excess demand will be removed. So the measures will be discussed in the next class. So today up to this, thank you.